Welcome back to PrideFlix. Today, we are going into the full list of 30 best British gay movies you need to watch at least once in your life. And please do note that this is a compilation of earlier British gay movies videos we've done. So there might be some duplications. Let's get straight into it. Number 10, God's Own Country.
It's beautiful here, but lonely, you know?
Starting off our list is the critically acclaimed God's Own Country. Directed by Francis Lee, this film is a raw, unflinching portrayal of love and identity set against the rugged beauty of Yorkshire. The story follows Johnny, a young farmer drowning in loneliness and self-destructive habits. His world takes an unexpected turn when Georg, a Romanian worker, comes to help on the farm. What makes God's Own Country so powerful is its authenticity, both in its portrayal of rural life and the tender yet passionate relationship between its protagonists. The chemistry between Josh O'Connor and Alex Secorianu is electric, and the film's subtle storytelling makes every moment resonate. It's a love story that grows organically, much like the landscape it's set in. For fans of romance, drama, and stunning cinematography, this is one movie you can't miss. Number 9, The Pass.
Can't keep us both on. There is a window, I can see it closing.
If I'm in a better position tomorrow, will you pass me the ball?
My mind wasn't in the right place.
Why was your mind in the right place?
You know why.
At number 9 is The Pass, a gripping drama that tackles the intersection of sexuality, ambition, and societal pressures. Starring Russell Tovey and Arinz Keane, the film follows two football players over a decade, starting with a single night in a hotel room that changes everything. Through its sharp dialogue and intense performances, The Pass explores the sacrifices people make to protect their public image and the emotional toll of living a double life. It's a stark reminder of the pressures faced by LGBTQ+ individuals in hyper-masculine industries like professional sports. If you're looking for a thought-provoking film that stays with you long after the credits roll, this one is a must-watch. Number 8, Maurice.
By continuing like this, you and I are risking everything we have. Our families, our names. I don't give a damn about names.
Coming in at number 8 is the timeless classic Maurice. Directed by James Ivory and based on the novel by E.M. Forster, this film is set in Edwardian England, a time when being gay was not just taboo, but illegal. Maurice follows the journey of its titular character, played by James Wilby, as he grapples with his feelings for another man, Clive, played by Hugh Grant. While Clive chooses to conform to societal expectations, Maurice refuses to deny his true self. What follows is a story of heartbreak, resilience, and ultimately, hope. The film's lush cinematography, coupled with its powerful performances, makes it an enduring piece of queer cinema. Number 7, Beautiful Thing.
I think I'll have 2 of you and 10 of your mate. Hello.
Next on our list is Beautiful Thing, a coming-of-age tale that radiates warmth and sincerity. Directed by Hetty MacDonald, the film centers on Jamie and Stee, two teenagers growing up in a working-class London neighborhood. As they navigate the trials of adolescence, they discover a love that's as unexpected as it is beautiful. What sets Beautiful Thing apart is its heartwarming portrayal of young love and its unflinching honesty. The film also highlights the importance of community and acceptance, making it a feel-good story with real emotional depth. If you're a fan of romantic dramas that leave you smiling, this one's for you. Number 6, Weekend.
Okay, I saw you in the club and I thought you were out of my league or whatever. And yeah, we came back here, didn't we? And then you kissed me. Like you said, you took my shirt off. I just thought that we were having a really nice time. So, sorry, Glenn, if I don't make you grade.
At number 6 is Andrew Hay's Weekend, an indie gem that perfectly captures the beauty of fleeting connections. The film begins with Russell and Glenn meeting at a bar, and what starts as a one-night stand evolves into a profound emotional experience over the course of a weekend. What makes Weekend so impactful is its naturalistic approach. Every conversation, glance, and silence feels genuine. It's a story about vulnerability, self-discovery, and the moments that shape us. If you've ever experienced a love that was brief, yet transformative, this film will resonate deeply. Number 5, Pride.
When you're in a battle against an enemy so much bigger, so much stronger than you, but to find out you had a friend you never knew existed, well, that's the best feeling in the world.
What I was told about lesbians can't be true, can it? You're all vegetarians.
Halfway through our list is Pride, a film that will make you laugh, cry, and cheer all at once. Based on a true story, Pride chronicles the unlikely alliance between LGBTQ+ activists and striking miners in 1980s Wales. With a stellar cast, including Bill Nighy and Imelda Staunton, the film is a testament to the power of solidarity and the importance of standing together in the face of adversity. It's heartwarming, hilarious, and deeply inspiring. For anyone who loves a feel-good movie with a powerful message, Pride is a must-watch. Number 4, My Policeman.
I pity people who don't know what it feels like to be this in love. Come with me, just you and I.
He's trying to destroy our marriage.
No hiding, no lies.
You know nothing about being married to... Stop telling me what I'm supposed to think about it.
At number 4, we have My Policeman, a poignant drama set in mid-20th century Britain. Starring Harry Styles, Emma Corrin, and David Dawson, the film tells the story of a love triangle that's as beautiful as it is tragic. Tom, a young policeman, is torn between his love for Patrick, an art curator, and his marriage to Marion. As the story unfolds, we see the devastating impact of societal expectations and the sacrifices made in the name of conformity. With its lush visuals and deeply emotional performances, My Policeman is a hauntingly beautiful exploration of love and regret. Number 3, Queer Britannia.
What's she got to lose?
Independence. I want to talk to you. Without speaking.
Breaking into our top 3 is Queer Britannia, a documentary that delves into the rich and often tumultuous history of LGBTQ+ rights in Britain. From the struggles of past generations to the triumphs of today, this documentary offers a comprehensive look at the journey toward equality. With powerful storytelling and compelling visuals, Queer Britannia is both informative and moving. It's a reminder of how far we've come and how much further we have to go. Number 2, Supernova.
I want to be remembered for who I was, but not for who I'm about to become.
Fair to you?
It's not about fair. It's about love.
No, Sam.
I want to see this through with you to the end.
Coming in at number 2 is Supernova, a tender and heart-wrenching film starring Colin Firth and Stanley Tucci. The story follows Sam and Tusker, a couple traveling across England as they grapple with Tusker's early-onset dementia. This film is a masterclass in subtlety, exploring themes of love, loss, and the inevitability of change. The chemistry between Firth and Tucci is extraordinary, making every moment feel deeply personal. Be prepared for tears. Supernova is as heartbreaking as it is beautiful. Number 1, The Imitation Game.
If you fire Helen, well then you'll have to fire me.
Me too.
And me.
You better bloody work.
Topping our list is The Imitation Game, a biographical drama that pays tribute to Alan Turing, the brilliant mathematician who helped end World War II but faced persecution for his sexuality. Benedict Cumberbatch delivers a stunning performance as Turing, capturing both his genius and his vulnerability. While the film focuses on his groundbreaking work, it also highlights the devastating impact of societal prejudice. More than just a historical drama, The Imitation Game is a powerful reminder of the importance of embracing diversity and celebrating those who change the world. Number 15, Victim.
What thread of strange emotion puts this brilliantly successful barrister on the wrong side of the law?
This groundbreaking drama follows Melville Farr, a prominent lawyer who is blackmailed over his secret relationship. Played with remarkable depth by Dirk Bogarde, Farr grapples with the oppressive legal and social climate of the time. The tension escalates as he decides whether to fight back or yield to threats, all while risking his career and personal life. The film's claustrophobic atmosphere underscores the burden of secrecy. In the end, a startling revelation confronts the societal hypocrisy head-on. Number 14, The History Boys.
Dissent. Find something, anything, and say it in his defense. A question.
Set in the 1980s, This adaptation of Alan Bennett's play centers on a lively group of boys preparing for university entrance exams. Their eccentric teacher, Hector, champions broad knowledge and personal growth over rote learning. Within the chaos of academic pressure, two students' bond hints at a deeper connection, testing friendships and loyalties. A stirring mix of wit and wisdom shapes their classroom banter. Eventually, a bittersweet lesson proves that intellect alone can't shield you from heartbreak. Number 13. Young Soul Rebels. Set in late 1970s London, Young Soul Rebels unfolds during the Queen's Silver Jubilee. Two friends, Chris and Kaz, host a pirate radio show, spinning funk and soul tunes that unite their diverse community. When a friend's murder shakes their world, the pair become entangled in the investigation and the era's deep-seated racial and sexual tensions. Amid dance clubs and clandestine romances, they risk everything to keep their station alive. As the Jubilee celebrations intensify, a single daring broadcast exposes hidden truths and tests their bond like never before. Number 12. Tucked.
Be living a more relaxed life. If I'm dying, well, I'm going to enjoy the last few weeks before leaving this planet.
Tucked tells the story of an aging drag queen, Jackie, who befriends a young performer named Faith. Against the vibrant backdrop of late-night clubs, the pair form a bond that transcends their generational divide. Jackie's terminal diagnosis looms, lending every moment weight and urgency, while Faith carries scars of her own. Their shared passion for performance becomes a lifeline. When Jackie's health sharply declines, one final gesture reveals the true power of their connection. Number 11. Get Real.
Covered the truth about himself.
He's stunning. He's got eyes like Brad Pitt.
Set in suburban England, Get Real follows awkward teen Stephen Carter, who balances typical adolescent challenges with a secret crush on the school heartthrob, John Dixon. Hiding behind bathroom stalls and covert rendezvous, they grapple with a conservative environment and rigid expectations. Humor softens the edges, but vulnerability reigns as their relationship grows. Ultimately, public confrontations risk shattering their carefully protected facade. The culminating moment at a school event changes everything in one bold instant. By the way, if you're enjoying these picks and want to see more content like this, consider supporting our channel by becoming a member. You'll get exclusive early access to upcoming videos, a welcoming community of film enthusiasts, and plenty of extra perks along the way. Number 10. Prick up your ears.
He said, next time, can I bring my friend? I thought, does he mean friend? And I thought, yes, he does mean friend, which was quite bold in those days. It's the dark ages, men and men, and they could still put you in prison.
This biographical drama follows the turbulent life of playwright Joe Orton and his lover Kenneth Halliwell. Fueled by Orton's creative rise and Halliwell's growing insecurity, the couple's dynamic becomes a roller coaster of art, fame, and jealousy. Scenes crackle with dark humor and raw emotion, highlighting the shift between devotion and resentment. As Orton's success eclipses Halliwell's own aspirations, tension mounts perilously. In a shocking climax, their passionate bond erupts into tragedy that leaves a haunting legacy. Number 9. In From the Side.
Been out for a while with an injury. I'm Warren.
Think you're right.
I have a boyfriend. He's in my team.
Set in the world of a London gay rugby club, In From the Side tackles an affair between two players, each tied to different commitments. The physical intensity of the sport mirrors the emotional weight of their secret meetings. As they try to balance camaraderie on the field and covert desire off it, whispers and suspicion threaten team unity. The game's high stakes soon extend beyond the pitch. When everything unravels, loyalty and betrayal collide with unexpected force. Number 8. Another Country.
They spend hundreds of pounds a year sending us to this prison so we can be educated. We spend the entire time playing games.
Quite right, too. Games are good.
Based on the life of double agent Guy Burgess, this story unfolds in a prestigious 1930s British boarding school. A young Guy Bennett experiences scorn and scandal due to his relationship with a fellow student. Intellectual debates about hypocrisy in the ruling class intertwine with matters of loyalty and identity. Each social snub pushes Bennett closer to radicalization. In a hushed final scene, his decision foreshadows the startling path he'll follow beyond the school's rigid walls. Number 7. My Brother the Devil.
You don't need to worry about me. I'm good round here. People know who I am.
This is how it starts, bro.
Set in the gritty streets of East London, two brothers, Rashid and Mo, navigate the pressures of gang culture. Rashid, striving to set a better example, is drawn toward a photographer who opens his eyes to different possibilities. As Mo senses Rashid drifting away, underlying tensions flare into aggression. Struggling with loyalty, masculinity, and identity, they reach a point of explosive revelation. The climactic confrontation between siblings delivers a jolt that changes their outlook forever.
My Beautiful Laundrette, 1985. My Beautiful Laundrette dives straight into the clash of identities and cultures in 1980s London. We meet Omar, a young British-Pakistani man with big dreams, who reconnects with Johnny, a former skinhead and his old friend. Together, they take on the challenge of turning a rundown laundromat into something grand, a bold venture that brings them closer in ways they hadn't expected. The film is a masterclass in balancing tension and affection, with Omar and Johnny's relationship unfolding amidst social pressures, family expectations, and the challenges of Thatcher-era London. Their story is the one of defiance, against stereotypes, racial divides, and societal expectations. The chemistry between them is magnetic, but it's the gritty realism of their world that makes this film a British classic. My Beautiful Laundrette is both a love story and a cultural statement, one that resonates just as much today as it did when it first hit the screen. Quick break. If you're loving these picks so far, give this video a thumbs up and let us know in the comments which movie you're most excited to watch. Or if you've seen any already, share your thoughts. Don't forget to hit subscribe for more awesome recommendations. Let's dive back in.
Does it bother you that the chef here probably spits in his gazpacho soup?
That's an awful thought. What makes you think he spits in it?
I noticed the colour was a bit off.
Well, I prefer not to think about it. It's like thinking about how many people urinate in a public pool.
I'm one of the worst pool pissers there is, and I can't even swim.
The Hours and Times, 1991. The Hours and Times offers something entirely different, a quiet, imagined look into the life of Beatles manager Brian Epstein and his relationship with John Lennon. Set during a short trip to Barcelona, the film explores the deep connection and tension between these two iconic figures, hinting at something unspoken but powerful. What's fascinating about this film is its restraint. There's no flashy storytelling here, just two people in a small, intimate setting, revealing bits of themselves and the bond that might have existed between them. It's subtle, introspective, and for anyone who loves a character-driven narrative, this film draws you in without needing to shout. The Hours and Times is a gentle reflection on friendship, fame, and the blurry lines that sometimes emerge in between. Weekend, 2011. Weekend takes a refreshing, stripped-down look at connection, intimacy, and the fleeting magic of a perfect moment. The film begins with Russell, a quiet guy, picking up Glenn, a more outspoken artist, at a club. What starts as a casual hookup turns into a 48-hour whirlwind of conversation, vulnerability, and undeniable chemistry. They talk about everything: love, art, coming out, and what it means to live authentically in a world that often tells them not to. What's powerful about Weekend is its rawness. There's no grand setup or Hollywood gloss, just two people in the small, ordinary spaces of life. A dingy flat, a bar, a tram. Each scene feels like you're eavesdropping on real conversations, and the dialogue is so natural that it makes you forget you're watching a film. The story is a reminder of how love and self-discovery can come in the simplest of forms, often when we least expect it. If you're into films that feel personal, like a snapshot of a moment in time, Weekend is an unforgettable experience that shows how brief encounters can sometimes leave the deepest impact. The Happy Prince, 2018. The Happy Prince is a haunting look at the final, painful years of Oscar Wilde's life. Rupert Everett, who also directed the film, gives a deeply layered performance as Wilde, portraying him as a man both brilliant and broken. Stripped of his former fame and fortune, Wilde drifts across Europe, haunted by memories of his lost love, Lord Alfred Douglas, and the life he left behind. The film captures Wilde's inner struggles with both humor and tragedy. His wit still shines, but it's tinged with bitterness and regret, as he recalls happier days while navigating the loneliness and hardship of exile. The visuals are beautifully somber, echoing Wilde's emotional journey, while Everett's portrayal offers a raw, vulnerable look at a man once adored and now forgotten by society. The Happy Prince is a moving tribute to Wilde's courage and resilience, making it a must-watch for anyone interested in the high cost of living authentically. Victim, 1961. Victim is a groundbreaking British classic that dared to confront the realities of homosexuality at a time when it was still illegal. The story centers on Melville Farr, a successful barrister who risks his reputation and career to fight a blackmail ring targeting gay men. Played with quiet strength by Dirk Bogarde, Farr is a man torn between societal expectations and a desire to stand up for what's right. What makes Victim so powerful is its atmosphere of tension and restraint, reflecting the fear and secrecy surrounding gay life in the 60s. Every interaction feels charged, as Farr grapples with the risk of exposing his own sexuality to bring justice to others. This isn't just a legal drama, it's a brave social statement that questioned the laws and attitudes of its time. Victim remains a significant piece of LGBTQ+ history in British cinema, a stark reminder of how far we've come and the courage it took to get there.
Would it matter if I was, Bernie? That's me.
Rocketman, 2019. Rocketman is a musical visual extravaganza that brings the life of Elton John to the screen in all its flamboyant glory. Taron Egerton fully embodies Elton, capturing his rise from a shy, talented pianist to an international superstar struggling with fame, addiction, and his identity as a gay man. The film isn't a typical biopic. It's more like a fantastical journey through Elton's highs and lows, with each major life event punctuated by a vibrant musical number. From his bold outfits to his explosive stage performances, Rocketman gives you an inside look at Elton's inner world. Colorful, chaotic, and deeply emotional, the film doesn't shy away from Elton's struggles with his sexuality and self-acceptance, making it both a celebration of his music and a story of resilience. Benediction, 2021. Benediction is a beautifully crafted biopic about poet Siegfried Sassoon, a WWI hero whose disillusionment with war and struggles with his sexuality shape his life. Directed by Terence Davies, the film delves into Sassoon's relationships, particularly with other men in his literary circle, and his quest for inner peace. What sets Benediction apart is its poetic, reflective style. The film blends Sassoon's haunting war memories with moments of romance and introspection, giving us a layered portrait of a man torn between his public persona and private desires. It's a moving, visually striking piece, perfect for fans of historical dramas with emotional depth. All of Us Strangers, 2023. Alright, so let's talk about All of Us Strangers. Imagine moving back to your old childhood home only to meet this mysterious neighbor who just gets you in ways you didn't even know you needed. That's basically what happens here. Our main guy is a screenwriter who's still haunted by his past, especially after losing his parents. He meets his downstairs neighbor, and this connection sparks something deep and pretty intense. But what's cool about this movie is that it's not just your average romance. It's more like a journey into his memories, as he tries to come to terms with his past while figuring out this new, unexpected relationship. The vibe is quiet and reflective, but still has this undercurrent of tension. If you're into those movies that mix love, nostalgia, and a bit of mystery, All of Us Strangers is one to put on your list. It's gonna hit you in all the feels.
Go on, get out, leave the men to men's business.
The Leather Boys, 1964. Alright, let's take it back to the 60s with the Leather Boys. Picture this, two young, working class guys tearing around on motorbikes, navigating life in London, and discovering a bond that's deeper than either of them expected. This movie gives you the grit of 60s Britain, mixed with a surprising storyline that tackles masculinity and sexuality way ahead of its time. Our main characters, Reggie and Dot, start off in a rocky marriage, but it's when Reggie starts hanging out with his biker friend Pete that things get interesting. There's this unspoken tension and connection between them that's really rare for films from that era. It's subtle but totally there. If you're into vintage cinema with a twist, The Leather Boys is this hidden gem that'll give you a raw, no-frills look at love and friendship from a whole different time. It's got that old school vibe, but still feels relatable today. The Naked Civil Servant, 1975. Alright, here's one for the bold. The Naked Civil Servant. This one's all about Quentin Crisp, a flamboyant, unapologetically gay man living his truth in mid-20th century England, a time when being openly gay could lead to serious backlash. And let's just say, Quentin didn't care. He walked around in makeup, dyed his hair red, and rocked whatever he wanted, regardless of the stares or threats. John Hurt plays Crisp with this mix of sass, courage, and vulnerability that makes you love him. It's not just a film. It's like watching a one-man revolution against society society's rules. The Naked Civil Servant dives into what it meant to be different when the world wasn't ready for it, and Crisp's story is both inspiring and surprisingly funny. If you want a film that's got guts, personality, and a main character who refuses to fit in, this one's for you. Dorian Gray, 2009. Alright, time for some gothic vibes with Dorian Gray. Imagine being so obsessed with staying young and beautiful that you'd do anything to keep it, even if it meant your soul was rotting in a hidden painting somewhere. That's the deal with Dorian, played by Ben Barnes, who makes a pact to stay forever young while his portrait ages and absorbs all his bad choices. This film dives into the hedonistic side of Victorian London, full of temptation, scandals, and secrets. And yeah, there's definitely a hint of chemistry with his mentor, Lord Henry, who pretty much pulls him into a life of decadence. It's dark, twisted, and visually rich with all the gothic charm you'd expect. If you're into moody dramas with a dash of the supernatural and a side of forbidden attraction, Dorian Gray is your ticket. The Servant, 1963. Alright, The Servant is a different kind of intense. This one's all about power, manipulation, and the blurred lines between control and obsession. We've got Tony, this wealthy young guy who hires Barrett, a manservant who's way too good at his job. Slowly but surely, Barrett flips the power dynamic, turning Tony's life upside down in some seriously twisted ways. The whole film has this tense, claustrophobic vibe, like you're watching a psychological game unravel between two people stuck in a battle of wills. There's also a layer of subtle attraction and control that keeps things interesting, hinting at way more than just employer-employee tension. If you like movies that mess with your head and keep you guessing who's really in control, The Servant is a total classic that delivers on mind games and drama. Quick question. Alright, we're diving into some incredible films here, so we'd love to know, what's your favorite LGBTQ+ movie of all time? Drop it in the comments, and let's see if we've got any hidden gems or popular classics in the mix. And don't forget to keep watching for more great recommendations.
I must be going.
Another Country, 1984. Another Country takes us back to an elite British boarding school in the 1930s, exploring themes of class, loyalty, and the personal cost of repression. Based loosely on the life of real-life spy Guy Burgess, this film follows Guy Bennett, a brilliant, openly gay student who's navigating the rigid social structure of his school. Bennett is charismatic and rebellious, refusing to conform to the school's traditional and sometimes hypocritical rules, which eventually sets him on a very different path. The setting is lush and refined, but underneath it lies a system that punishes difference, making Bennett's journey both inspiring and tragic. It's one of those films where every glance, every conversation is packed with tension. Rupert Everett delivers a standout performance as Bennett, bringing charm and depth to the role. If you're into films that mix historical intrigue with social commentary and a bit of rebellion, Another Country is an unforgettable watch.
Jamie New.
Me?
What do you want to be?
A performer.
Everybody's Talking About Jamie 2021. Everybody's Talking About Jamie is a splash of color, music, and heart that brings the story of Jamie New, a teenager with big dreams, to life. Based on the true story and hit musical, this film follows Jamie as he navigates high school, bullies, and family challenges with one clear goal: to become a drag queen. It's all about embracing who you are no matter what anyone else thinks. The visuals are vibrant and bold, capturing Jamie's spark and larger-than-life personality, especially in the musical numbers that bring an extra dose of joy and flair. Max Harwood shines as Jamie, giving us a mix of sass, vulnerability, and resilience that makes you root for him from start to finish. This isn't just a story about drag, it's a story about acceptance, courage, and learning to love yourself. If you're in the mood for something uplifting and packed with energy, Everybody's Talking About Jamie will have you singing along and feeling inspired.
Dankeschön, mein Liebling.
Holiday? I'm hoping for a little more than that.
Christopher and His Kind 2011. Christopher and His Kind transports you to the vibrant, gritty world of 1930s Berlin, where young writer Christopher Isherwood, played by Matt Smith, discovers a city alive with freedom and expression. As he dives into Berlin's underground LGBTQ+ scene, Christopher finds himself entangled in passionate love affairs and unexpected friendships, all set against the backdrop of a city on the brink of monumental change. The film explores not just love, but also the fierce, fleeting beauty of a world that's about to be forever ever altered by history. Matt Smith brings a mix of charm and intensity to Christopher, making you feel every bit of the excitement and eventual heartbreak as Berlin's freedom fades. For anyone interested in historical dramas with a sense of adventure and self-discovery, Christopher and His Kind is a mesmerizing journey through a time and place that celebrated individuality, even in the face of looming darkness. Exploration of gay relationships at a time when they were largely hidden from history. 8. My Beautiful Laundrette, 1985. My Beautiful Laundrette offers a vibrant snapshot of 1980s Britain through the story of Omar, a young British Pakistani man, and Johnny, a street punk and his former lover. Together they refurbish a rundown laundrette into a thriving business. The film, directed by Stephen Frears, is noted for its bold portrayal of a multicultural London and its exploration of themes such as racism, entrepreneurship, and gay love. The relationship between Omar and Johnny is portrayed with a refreshing honesty, challenging the social norms of the time. My Beautiful Laundrette is celebrated for its innovative approach to LGBTQ+ themes and its contribution to the new queer cinema movement of the 1980s. 9. Holding the Man, 2015. Holding the Man is a deeply affecting adaptation of Timothy Conagrave's memoir, chronicling his lifelong love affair with John Kaleo, whom he met in high school. The film spans over 15 years, capturing the highs and lows of their relationship from their first flirtations to the challenges they face as adults, including discrimination and the AIDS crisis. The film's portrayal of their enduring love in the face of societal pressure and tragedy is both heartbreaking and inspiring. It's a testament to the strength and resilience of love, offering a powerful narrative about the impact of AIDS on the gay community. 10. 1985, 2018. 1985 is a poignant film shot in stark black and white which enhances its atmospheric storytelling. It follows Adrian, a young man who returns to his conservative family in Texas, hiding both his HIV status and his sexuality. The film beautifully captures the tension between his desire for familial acceptance and the reality of the AIDS epidemic that marked the era. 1985 addresses themes of secrecy, fear, and the longing for connection, making it a moving portrait of a man at a crossroads in a time of crisis. 11. The Way He Looks, 2014. The Way He Looks is a charming Brazilian film that tells the story of Leonardo, a blind teenager determined to gain independence and escape overprotective parenting. His life takes an exciting turn when he meets Gabriel, a new student who opens up a world of possibilities, including the thrill of first love. The film is beautifully shot, capturing the subtleties of teenage exploration and the anxieties of growing up different. It's a warm, engaging story about friendship, love, and the universal desire to be seen for who we are. 12. Christopher and His Kind, 2011. Christopher and His Kind explores the life of British writer Christopher Isherwood during his time in Berlin in the early 1930s. The film captures the vibrant and liberal atmosphere of the city, which allowed Isherwood to embrace his sexual identity in ways that were not possible in Britain at the time. It's a visually captivating film that uses the backdrop of a politically changing Germany to highlight personal and artistic freedoms. The film not only offers insight into Isherwood's formative years, but also paints a broader picture of the era's social and political turbulence. 13. Clapham Junction, 2007. Clapham Junction revolves around a series of events that unfold over 36 hours in the lives of several gay men in London. The film interlinks their stories, highlighting the diverse experiences within the LGBTQ+ community, from young love to the challenges of aging. It's a dynamic exploration of contemporary gay life in urban settings, addressing issues of love, violence, and the quest for happiness. The narrative weaves together personal and collective stories, creating a rich tapestry of urban gay culture. 14. Departure, 2015. Departure is an introspective film that follows an English teenager and his mother, both of whom are facing personal crises during a stay in a picturesque French country house. The film is a meditative exploration of family dynamics, adolescent longing, and the poetic interplay between endings and new beginnings. The lush setting, combined with the film's thoughtful pace, allows for a deep dive into the emotional landscapes of its characters, making Departure a visually and emotionally engaging experience. 15. Cucumber and Banana, 2015. Finally, Cucumber and Banana are innovative series that delve into LGBTQ+ life through a variety of stories and characters, each episode exploring different facets of the community. Created by Russell T. Davies, these series are known for their bold, unflinching approach to storytelling, tackling everything from heartbreak to the everyday challenges of LGBTQ+ people. The series' blend of drama and humor makes it a pivotal part of contemporary LGBTQ+ media, reflecting the diversity and complexity of the community. That's a wrap on our epic journey through the top 15 British gay movies on Netflix right now. Each film offers a unique perspective on the LGBTQ+ experience, showcasing the incredible diversity and resilience of the community. These stories not only entertain, but also challenge us to think differently about identity, love, and the fight for acceptance. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more engaging content. Drop a comment below to share which film resonated with you the most, or any other gems you think we should watch. Until next time, keep exploring, keep loving, and keep celebrating the rich tapestry of LGBTQ+ cinema.